Yeah, let's talk about courage for a second, Gerald, because when you mention courage, I think of that classic film that featured the cowardly lion who was accompanying a little girl, Dorothy, in her ruby slippers, and they were on the yellow brick road to meet the Wizard of Oz. Are we going to reveal the central bankers as the Wizard of Oz, and the yellow brick road will reveal itself finally as our savior, that being gold, the only thing that's been money for 5,000 years, and we finally see a return to gold? Is 2016 the year that gold breaks out of its 4-year slumber and returns to the bull market that we all missed so dearly?
Well, it has. But again, the markets are rigged, and that's not a conspiracy theory. They rigged the LIBOR rates, the interest rates. It's a fact. They rigged the Forex markets, the currency markets, where they traded $5.3 trillion a day. And they were convicted of felonies, not charged, convicted. Nobody's head rolled. But just let's go back to gold. In the United States, in last quarter of 2015, demand for gold, bullion, and coins increased over 200%. The central banks, all of them, they're at highs in buying gold in the last quarter. In China, demand up 70%. As things unraveling around Europe, hard buying of gold up 35%. There are two different markets. Going back to the banksters, the criminals in charge. If people got hip to the fact that all of this digital money backed by nothing and printed on nothing was worthless, and there was a run for gold, it would collapse their whole Ponzi scheme. They are going to do everything they can to keep down the price of gold. However, at some point, Ponzi dies. And that's going to be the point when gold rises. Because when you look at the fundamentals of the economy, we're looking at a global recession, we're looking at more cheap money being pumped in, and devaluing currencies. Oh, here, let's suppose you're living in Rio, and you just lost 40% of your Brazilian real. Would you like to have gold? Hey, you don't have to go too far. Go up there to Canada. What is the loonie down? From 106 back in 1.06 back in 2011 to floating around 70 now? Australia, one country after another. Would you rather hold your worthless dough, or would you rather own gold?